What's up, everybody? Welcome to 2025 Topps Chrome Black plus Topps Heritage 6 hobby box. Pick your team break. Glad to have everybody here for this mixer tonight. Two of Topps' newest products out. Really looking forward to this mixer to see what we can unveil tonight. It is storming like crazy out there. The thunder is rolling. Hopefully everything stays good with the power and the internet, and so just because it is storming, like it sounds like it's about to really come down, and I did look at the weather report. I was trying to get this done as early as possible before the storms get through. Just wanted to know if the power were to go out or the internet were to go out, we'll just stop exactly where we are and pick up the stream where we can. Okay, just a heads up. Let's go through our team owner list. Say what's up to everybody before we get started tonight. Looking like my guy, Eric Tovar, working with those Arizona Diamondbacks in the house tonight. Let's get it, Mr. Boom, shaka-laka-laka-laka-laka-laka, boom. Bernard Newton Jr. has got the Atlanta Braves tonight. Those Baltimore Orioles, Austin Bennett's lucky with the Orioles. He got them tonight as well in the duck race. Good luck, Austin. Matt Dixon in the house with the Boston Red Sox. Those Bo Sox, let's get it, Matt. Eric Tovar's got the Cubbies. Chicago Cubs going to Eric Tovar. Other side of town. In the Windy City, the Chicago White Sox is Dennis Maurer tonight. The Big Red Machine with Ellie De La Cruz going out to Bernard Newton Jr., Mr. Boom, shaka-laka-laka-laka, boom himself. Cleveland Guardians tonight is Matt Dixon in this one, tapping them. Colorado Rockies going to Dennis Maurer. Those Detroit Tigers is going to be Joe Hensel. And I tell you what, Jackson Jobe is really putting on a show out there. He set some Detroit Tigers records for like quickest to get a certain amount of wins the other night. I can't remember what number it was off the top of my head, but Tigers rookies stock going up. I'll tell you what, he's not the only guy they've got either. Houston Astros representing for Team Nowaki. Brett Nowaki's in the building. Shout out to Sheila as well. Hope the two of you are doing well. Kansas City Royals, the Crown Royals. Kansas City Royals going to Todd Kramer. That's his team. Good luck, Todd. Those Halos, the Los Angeles Angels. Eric Newgard picked them up in the duck race. Congrats, Eric. The Los Angeles Dodgers, biggest team in the break. Ryan Dill's taking a shot at those Dodgers tonight. Let's get it, brother. Taking it down to South Beach with the Miami Marlins is going to be Dennis Maurer in this one. The Brew Crew, the Milwaukee Brewers, is going to be Randy Netzler in this break. Joe Hensel's working with those 2020 Twins, the Minnesota Twins, going to Joe Hensel. Billy Stopp has the New York Mets. Hector Zuniga taking a big shot with the New York Yankees tonight. Those Bronx Bombers. Let's get it, Hector. Oakland Athletics is going to be Josh Bates in this one. The Philadelphia Phillies, going to Double B. Brian Bissell working with the Phillies tonight. The Buccos, the Pittsburgh Pirates with Paul Skeens is going to be Matt Dixon in this one. Those Friars, the San Diego Padres going to the G-Man, Gary Taylor in the house. San Francisco Giants is Eric Tovar. The Seattle Mariners is going to be Matt Dixon in this one. Eric Newgard working with those St. Louis Cardinals, the Redbirds. Let's get it, Eric. Eric Newgard Cardinals. Rays, Dennis Maurer in this one. Amber Buchanan switching it up tonight. She's got the Texas Rangers. Let's get it, Amber. Toronto Blue Jays is going to be Dennis Maurer in this one. Those Washington Nationals with star rookies James Wood and Dylan Cruz going out to Bernard Newton Jr. as well. And if we had any non-baseball cards, those historical figures cards, that's going to go to Bernard Newton Jr. Of course, there is Babe Ruth and Jackie Robinson on that list. They go to the team, but I think those are the only two. Don't quote me on that, but I think those are the only two on that historical figures that aren't on a team. That are on a team. All the other non-baseball cards will go to Bernard Newton Jr. Sheila says hi. What's up, Sheila? Good to see you. All right, just before we get started, I do want to let everybody know, football fans, we've got some Resurgence football tomorrow. If you missed out on this first break, this is the one we pulled that sick Xavier Worthy and Marvin Harrison Jr., the patch autos that were just so nasty. We're going to run it back with another 2 hobby box pick your team break of this tomorrow. You'll find 1 rookie patch autograph per box and 2 additional autographs. So would love to have you for some Resurgence football tomorrow. That drops at 12 p.m. Eastern here in the group, 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern in the group. Price preview we've got up in the featured section now for you to go ahead and check out in advance if you want to get ready, get your teams copied and ready to paste them in there on the drop and get it rolling. Eric Newgard's ready. He says rip some fire, Justin. Let's let's do it, Eric. So without any further ado, I just need y'all to kick back, relax, and enjoy the break. You're now rocking with old Jim Hands. Let's get it on. Mills Lane style, baby. Come on now. Shake and break. Let's go ahead and alternate tonight. We'll go like Heritage, Topps Chrome Black, Heritage, Topps Chrome Black, Heritage, Topps Chrome Black. So that's the order for tonight. In these Heritage Hobby boxes, we'll find one autograph or relic card in every single box. Looking for exclusive base dark blue parallels and light blue sparkle variations. 24 packs, 8 cards per pack in each one of these. The good times begin with Topps. This is bringing back the 1976 Topps design, a little nostalgia for you. Let's rip this baby open. We'll open all the packs here at the beginning. And I'll tell you what, while I'm opening the packs, let's give somebody a shot to win some break credit tonight. What do you say? How about $20 break credit for anybody if you can guess the autograph or the relic, the player on the autograph or the relic. Whoever that is, the first one. If we pull 2, it'll be the first one that counts. Autograph or relic, if you can guess the player, we'll give you $20 in empty box in free break credit that you can use on any of our upcoming in-group breaks here at Roper's Rips. Starting tomorrow with Resurgence, and throughout the rest of the week, we got some other cool stuff coming up too. We're going to do some 2023 Bowman Draft. That's Paul Skeen's first Bowman year. I've got one of the special Asia edition hobby boxes. It's got an autograph plus the 12 Mojo Refractor inserts. It's the only place you'll find Mojo Refractor in the Bowman Draft set is in those Asia boxes. So we're going to go ahead and do that some point this week. I've also, on top of the Resurgence football, we've got some of the new totally certified football coming. It just got shipped out today. So we're going to do a 4 hobby box. Pick your team break of that. Probably dropping Friday on that one. So we got all kind. If you saw the totally certified basketball boxes, I'm looking forward to this totally certified football. It should be pretty cool, man. So we got plenty of good stuff on the way for you this week. Kobe Mayo. Okay, let's go start at the top. Dennis Maurer went Ariel Amador. Todd Kramer went Bobby Hobby Witt Jr. Jackson Job for Joe Hensel in this one. Hector Zuniga's going Kobe Mayo. Jackson Merrill for Gary Taylor. Joe Hensel went Brew Drees. I like it. Drew Brees. Yeah, he'll be out in that Resurgence. Freddie Freeman for Matt Dixon. Brew Drees. I have my old coach. He used to do that. He used to mix the last names and first names up. He was hilarious. Cameron Brooks was his name. He was PE instructor at my school, Fairview Elementary School, for years and years before he was coach. He was a assistant coach at the high school, and then he went on and became the head coach for a season. He was went on down to coach in Gaffney, South Carolina, Gaffney High School after that. But Cameron Brooks was his name, and he always used to say Brew Drees and all that. He'd mix all those names up, Rustin Joper. And he actually led the nation. And I think he went at Gardner Webb, if I'm not mistaken. Was it Gardner Webb? I want to say Gardner Webb. He led the nation in, is it catches or yards? I think it was catches over the greatest wide receiver of all time, Jerry Rice. So he was good. He was good, no doubt about it. Great football player. And a good guy. He passed away a few years back. He's missed, but he was a great guy. Cameron Brooks was his name. Look him up. He led the nation. I think it was catches, not yards. It was one of the two, catches or yards, over Jerry Rice. He was funny. Funny guy. A single third baseman. So Matt Dixon went Freddie Freeman. Brett Nowaki's going Kyle Tucker. Man, I bet the Nowakis are missing Kyle Tucker because he's having a heck of a year. I got him on my fantasy team, Brett and Sheila. So, he's looking pretty good in Chicago. He was on it. He was on pace to what I thought would compete for the MVP last year in the AL. He's on pace before he got injured, kind of slowed him down. He's on pace once again here this year. All right, let's get into it. All right, I won't go this extensively through every single base card, but I will give you a look at the stock in case you haven't seen Heritage this year. Again, it's just replicating the 1976 Topps design. This is Hunter Goodman on top here. Tyon Kopech. Sean Imanaga. Hey, Jonah Heim. It's on the white right there. We won't sleeve up everything as we go through it. Y'all are vets. You know the drill. But we will get all of these, the chrome finish cards sleeved up at least once the break is over. There's Joey Meneses on the light blue sparkle variation. This is one of the best variations Topps has had in a long time. I feel like those just smack, man. Really pretty cards. Joey Meneses right there for the New York Mets. Here's Bob Gibson, all-time All-Stars for the St. Louis Cardinals. We're going to find Kerry Carpenter. How about Javier Sanoja for the Miami Marlins over there? So Marlins is Dennis Maurer. By the way, the Mets was Billy Stopp, and Jonah Heim for the Rangers was Amber Buchanan. Here's one of those Detroit Tigers other rookies. Justin Henry Malloy there. Sean Reynolds. Will Wagner. Brad, he said, don't rub it in. Hey. All right, this is a triple. So these triples, if we get multiple of them, we'll split them up, This one right here will go to the Astros specifically because it's got, the same owner owns over half the card. That's our rule. If you own over 50% of the card, not just 50%, but over 50% of the card, you take it. But in the other ones, we'll roll a die at the end to see who gets these cards. Tariq Skubal and Ronel Blanco. There's Grant Holman. Tariq Skubal once again. It's upside down. I was making sure there wasn't a variation or anything. Cedric Mullins is having a pretty good campaign. He hits great from everywhere except the top of the order. You put him up the top of the order, he just struggles for whatever reason. William Contreras, Luis Robert Jr., Justin Verlander. There's Jace Young, another one of those good young Tigers rookies. That's Josh Young's little brother. Mickey Mantle, he's not little, but he's his brother's younger brother, I should say. Mickey Mantle, all-time All-Stars right there for the Yankees and Hector Zuniga. Here is David Fry. David Fry, that's the dark blue right there. Cleveland Guardians, Matt Dixon with the hit. Sean Burke. How about a blue one right here? There's a nice one. Bobby Witt Jr., Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge on that one. So that's Royals, Todd Kramer. Blue Jays, Dennis Maurer. Yankees is Hector. Hank Aaron, all-time All-Stars. There's another one of the triples there. Arraez, Ohtani, and Ozuna. Best was upside down. What? You mean Best? Who do you mean? Best. What did you mean? What name did you mean? I don't know what you meant by best. Betts? Is that what you were saying? And I'm sorry, I don't. These are the last 3 boxes of Heritage that I've got in stock, brother. Sorry. Who was upside down? You said best. Yeah, who though? What player? I get it, bat flip variation, but which player so I can go back and pull it out? Because that's not flip now. Bat, yeah. Spinall. Who are you talking about? Espinal, is that who you're talking about? Skubal. Oh, Tariq Skubal? Well, he's not a hitter. Didn't we check the back of Skubal? That's not a variation. No, that's not one. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, sometimes they'll just be upside down. It's no indication that it's definitely a variation. So if it's a variation in this set, it'll be a little more over here, out beside the bat. That's the one everybody else was talking about? Okay. Keeping it moving. I'll always check for you, though. Her Kirsten Waldrop, Atlanta Braves, Bernard Newton Jr., light blue sparkle variation. And Ant, no problem, my man. Hey, we got some football tomorrow. Resurgence football, 2 hobby box, pick your team break. Jackson Churio. It's a little green back right there. Okay. If it's a variation, it typically tells you, but I will look on it, guys. Nothing's different about the card. Oh, the bat? Oh, is that what you're saying? Like the bat knob is upside down? Only difference I can see on that skoo ball is that the numbers at the bottom. Maybe that's it. Yeah, okay, I see that variation now. All right, I see. So the number, when you say bat flip variations, now I know what you guys mean. Now I know what you mean. Yeah. See, I always thought when you said that, I literally thought it meant the player was flipping the bat like it hit a home run. Now I totally get it. All right, skoo ball. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, cool. Oh, okay, well, nice. Detroit Tigers. Joe Hensel, you're the man. I think these are like redefined or something. It's been a minute since I broke this heritage. I showed it to you like 3 times and still didn't get it. Alejandro Kirk. When everybody says bat flip variations, the first thing that came to my mind was like, they got a picture of the player flipping his bat or something. Blue Jays, Dennis Maurer over here on the light blue sparkle variation. There's a Dylan Cruz rookie for the Nationals. Ernie Banks. Hey, all-time All-Stars. Tris Speaker. That's the Red Sox, right? Yeah, Boston Red Sox. Matt Dixon. I probably sent y'all some bat flip variations unsleeved then. You make sure you check through your cards that you've gotten from me. Nick Madrigal, Cubs for Eric Tovar there. Jason Dominguez. It's probably some of the ones that were upside down and I was like, what's the difference? Oh, that's hitting it's probably what it was. Clayton Kershaw, Marco Luciano, San Francisco Giants, Eric Tovar. It's not like I haven't ripped like 3 cases of this stuff. Griffin Gonai, Mitch Spence, and Nolan Jones. It's all good. It's all good, Dennis. Andrew, let me act out. That's what I used to think LMAO meant. Before I was sounding it out myself, I never asked anybody or looked it up, so I was like, let me act out. and Angel Martinez. Matt Waldron for the San Diego Padres. Gary Taylor taking the Matt Waldron dark blue. Oh, hey, John Muir. Father of the National Parks. I bet that's the Muir Space Station too, right? Nacho Alvarez Jr., Braves, Bernard Newton Jr. with the light blue sparkle. Got a little triple action there. Meriwether Lewis. That's who Floyd Meriwether Lewis. Lewis and Clark Expedition. Okay, one of the explorers. I didn't know what Lewis's first name was until just now. I'm learning all kinds of stuff tonight. Kevin Gausman for the Blue Jays, Dennis Maurer, and Drew Thorpe over here. The comic logo variation. Yeah, so, and I've said, hey, so, and there's some of them I've spotted. One of them we pulled was the Childish Gambino nickname variation. Floyd, yeah, I was a little off, Eric. That's why I had to stop that halfway through. That's why I stopped halfway through that one right there. Well, you guys are on me tonight, aren't you? All right. AL and NL champs, Dodgers, Yankees. We'll do a roll-off for the end. Jose Altuve, Houston Astros. Brett Nowaki. See, we got some black coming right here, huh? Ooh. How about a Blake Snell to 76? L.A. Dodgers. It's going to be Ryan Dills in this one. Nice one, Dillsy. Nolan Arenado on the white right there for the Cardinals and Eric Newgard. And a Donovan Solano for the Padres and Gary Taylor once again. How about J.P. Crawford, Seattle Mariners. Matt Dixon with the hit. And Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. And Ryan Dills. All right. Brenton Doyle, Gleyber Torres. Hey, we're going to get some ink on this one. Nobody picked Gordon Grishefo. How could you guys miss that one? Gordon Grishefo, St. Louis Cardinals on the ink. Cardinals, Eric Newgard. Getting in there. Let's go, Eric. Gordon Grishefo. I'll get your V-I-P. Okay. Nice one, Eric. I'll give you guys and girls another chance to guess on the next Heritage box. C.J. Abrams, light blue sparkle right there for the Washington Nationals. And Bernard Newton Jr. Oh, 25th anniversary. This is probably the foil. Ooh, that's a nice card. Look at that Luis Angel Acuna right there. New York Mets. Billy Stopp. That's a nice one. Very cool. The full version of it. Garrett Cole for the Yanks on the light blue sparkle for Hector Zuniga. Trey Sweeney. Chrome right there. Detroit Tigers rookie. Nice one right there for Joe Hensel. Tigers got a bunch of good rookies. We'll see who pans out. Man, that thunder in the background is going crazy out there. Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie for the New York Yankees and Hector Zuniga. Hector got quite a few cards here in this first box so far. I'm going to get that Luis Angel Acuna top loaded up. All right, last little stack right here. Matt Waldron, Kevin Alcantara making an appearance. I used to watch him play minor league ball down there with the Tennessee Smokies. Jackson Merrill, nice one right there. 25th anniversary card for Jackson Merrill. Padres, Gary Taylor. Bobby Witt Jr., dark blue. Let's go. Dark blue base parallel. We'll put that one in the top loader here in a second. How about a Shota Imanaga, Cubbies, Eric Tovar. And then father, son, big leaguers, Matt Holliday, Jackson Holliday. I'm going to go ahead and roll die here. So there's triples and there's doubles. So let's do the triples first. 1 through 3 will be the player on the left. 3 and 4 will be the player in the middle. 5 and 6 will be the player on the right. It's going to be a 4. So the middle card will have first priority if we only pull 1. Let's roll it again for second priority if we were to just pull 2. If we pull 3, everybody gets 1. So 5, that'll go to the right. And then on the duels, if we have 1, 3, something like that, let's see who gets it on the duels. 1 through 3, top and left. 4 through 6, right and bottom. It's going to be a 2, so top. We'll take all the duels. I figured I'd go ahead and top or left on the duels. I figured I'd go ahead and do that so we don't forget to do it at the end. I think I got the, if any of you were in that Topps Tribute break that had the missing pack, I think they got the cards sent to me. I don't think they're sending me a pack. I think they're sending me 3 cards. And so what I said at the time I would do is random them off. In the player break, there's so many people that we're going to go to the player. But for the Pick Your Team break at the time, what we said that night was that if they didn't send us a pack, we would random it off. We'd do a spot for every team in the break, and whatever cards we got, we'd random them off to the whole break. That's what we said, so that's what we're sticking to. Should be getting those soon, I think, and we'll do that randomization for everybody that was in that tribute break. Hopefully the Bowman cards that were missing in that other break will come to us soon as well. Did want to give you an update on that if you were in that tribute break. It's been a minute since we did rip that one. Okay. Get a swig of my Gatorade here. We still got 5 boxes to go. All right. 13 baseball trading cards in these. This is one of my favorite products. 2 packs per box, 6 cards per pack, and then you get the encased chrome autograph and 2 refractor parallels per box. Let's get a little blocker up here so we can block off that refractor at the bottom. Good luck, everybody. High-end product right here. Good stuff. Straight to the point type of product. It's a good mixer because the Heritage has got a whole lot of cards to fill in the break, and the top's chrome black. It's got the few amount that gets straight to the point, but gets you the really nice high-end hits. So this is a good little combo. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, Yuri Perez on top. Yuri Perez for the Marlins. Let's move this to the back. Juan Soto, New York Mets. First year for Soto in a Mets uniform. Billy Stop, Shota Imanaga. Kobe Mayo. If it cuts out, it cut out. That was a tornado warning coming across my phone right there. Did you guys hear that? I told you the storms are bad out here. They didn't cut through the video, did it? No, we look good. That was a tornado warning, y'all. If it gets too bad here in a minute, I might have to bail for just a minute, but I think we're good for now. Again, I'm glad there's so many people watching, because if the power or internet or something were to go out, I don't know if it cuts it out on Facebook, like the video and replay. So y'all that are here, you see what's going down, and if it were to happen like that, we'll stop the break right where we're at and pick it up from there. Okay, so y'all understand now. You heard that warning. That freaked me out, man. I was like, what's going on? Kyle Tucker. All right, we got a little purple action. Hey, Zebby Matthews, the hometown kid over here. Joe Hensel, 34 of 75 for Zebby Matthews. Let's go. I like it. $34 to $75. Zebby Matthews. He's from my hometown, Sylva, North Carolina. Ooh, what's that? We got a couple hits coming here. Jake Eater, rookie card. White Sox. Marcus Semien for the Rangers. Mark Vientos for the New York Mets. Luis Robert Jr. for the White Sox. Hit the lights, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Is this one of the case hits? Vladdy. Hit the lights. Toronto Blue Jays. That's Dennis Maurer in this break. Nice one, Dennis. Put it on the board, baby. When I get done with... Oh, and look, Ryan Dills. Here we go. 176 of 199 for a Shohei Ohtani. When we get to the end of this box, I'm going to check the... check the weather real fast. All right. Empty. Now for our encased autograph. Looks like a pitcher. No, it's not. It's Trey Sweeney in the field. Trey Sweeney in the field. Detroit Tigers. This is another one of those that's like over the edge. Bernard got one of these. He said he had no problem knocking it down to the right and into the place it's supposed to be in there. Very nice. Detroit Tigers. I'm going to let you do that, Joe. I'm not going to mess with your card for you, okay? Trey Sweeney. Detroit Tigers. First encased auto. Let me just check this weather real fast, y'all. Bear with me one sec. Just want to make sure nothing crazy is going on around me that I need to know about. I hear the thunder never stopping over there. The thunder rolls. My gosh. Well, I can't do that right now. All right. I think we're good. We'll roll with it. All right, some heritage action coming at you. All right, throw down your guess. Let's do another guess. Guess the auto or the relic, the first one that comes out. If you hit it, $20 free break credit that you can use on any of our upcoming breaks. Empty box there. Do y'all hear the thunder rolling back there? Can you hear that? Matt Dixon's going Austin Hayes. Toby Mayo once again for Hector. Brenton Doyle for Dennis. I like it, Dennis. I see my wife watching. Claire, if things get bad or I need to cut this out and come take cover, just come down and let me know, okay? I had the tornado warning go across the phone there a minute ago. There were some really bad tornadoes and storms. I know a lot of you probably heard about them up there in Kentucky, north of us. This past week, I think like 15 people died in the tornadoes and stuff. There were some like huge tornadoes. They've been going east and west of us, so we'll see how it shakes out tonight. I've never been in a tornado before, but I heard that they sound like a train whistle coming through. Sound like a train. I've heard that. All right. Our oldest Chapman. All right, this one's upside down. Well, they're all upside down. So was the oldest upside down? Looks good. David Peterson, Nathan E. Evaldi. I think this is one of those, they just kind of got them upside down, a few of them. Devin Williams. Here's Bryson Stott for the Phillies. Brian Bissell. Seiya Suzuki, Chicago Cubs for Eric Tovar right there. Vaughn Grissom. Clayton Kershaw. Hey, Justin Bieber's dad, Shane Bieber there for the Guardians, Matt Dixon. Freddie Futtermean, team color match for the Royals, Todd Kramer. Jacob Hurtubise. Yeah, it would be hard to spot a variation in this box. Colton Cowser. There's Bobby Witt Jr. There's a little dark blue action there for the Yanks and the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani, record breakers for the Dodgers right there, Ryan Dills. Tyler Phillips for the Phillies on the dark blue for Brian Bissell. Gunnar Henderson, all-star shortstop. Hunter Green for the Reds. Ooh, nice one. Shohei Ohtani, Willie Adames, and Manny Machado. Chase Young. That's Kevin Biggio and Craig Biggio and Kevin Biggio. Pete Crow Armstrong, he's having a really good year in the 25th anniversary one there for the Cubs. Tyler O'Neill, light blue sparkle for the Orioles, and Austin Bennett. Aaron Judge on the record breaker for the Yankees, and Hector Zuniga. Jake Eder, Otto Lopez. Here's a rookie for Luis Angel Acuna. Stan Wall. This is a 50th anniversary card right here. It's got the Stan. They put these actually in the packs this year. This is a real card from the 76 top set. That's a buyback. The Dodgers. Oh no, my grill is uncovered. Oh no. Guys, after this box, I got to go cover that up so it doesn't get drowned. I forgot to put it up after I grilled out tonight. Kerry Carpenter, dark blue for the Tigers. Y'all know the drill, man. I'm just... Ha-Sung Kim, I'll really hustle, I promise. Brandon Lowe, 89/99 for the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be Dennis Maurer. Joey Gallo for the Washington Nationals. Bernard Newton Jr. Luis Matos. I think it might have already started raining. Walt Whitman. The Walt. Coming to see us. That goes to Bernard. Yu Darvish for the San Diego Padres. Light blue sparkle. Gary Taylor. How about Jake Berger, dark blue for the Texas Rangers. Amber Buchanan. Michael Kopech, Josh Young. 1995 through the years, Atlanta Braves. It's going to go to Bernard. James Wood, rookie for the Nationals. Hubert Ruiz. There's James Gordon Bennett Sr. He was the inventor of the modern newspaper. How do you invent? What? Jackson Churio. Nice light blue sparkle record breaker right there for the Brewers, and Randy Netzler. Austin Riley for the Braves, and Bernard Newton Jr. Mr. Boom Shakalaka Boom coming right back with the Reynaldo Lopez on the dark blue as well. Yeah, I will as soon as this box is over, Todd. I'll finish the box first. Matt Chapman. Mickey Mantle. There's Grant Holman. George Brett on the redefined foil. Nice one right there for the Royals. Todd Kramer. Todd, you get a good karma right there coming to you. Brady Singer for the Kansas City Royals. Light blue sparkle variation. Luis Robert Jr. Victor Robles. Nick York for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Matt Dixon. There's Sean Burke on the dark blue for the White Sox. Nico Horner. Valente Bolozo and Julio Rodriguez. Jurickson Profar on the chrome for the Padres, and Gary Taylor. All right, Luis Angel Acuna, New York Mets. Billy Stopp with the hit. Let's go, Billy. Game used bat for the rookie from the Mets there. Our oldest Chapman, Boston Red Sox. That's going to be Matt Dixon. Last stack here. Richie Palacios on the chrome for the Rays. Rays is Dennis Maurer. I can hear it starting to come down out there. Ernie Banks. Victor Robles for the Seattle Mariners. Gustavo Campero. Alec Burleson. Trey Turner. Mike Trout for the Angels. Angels is Eric Newgard. Trey Turner on the dark blue for the Phillies. How about Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers? Taj Bradley, Nico Cavadas, Dylan Dingler, rookie right there for the Tigers. Gabriel Moreno and Hayden Birdsong. Y'all give me 1 second. I got to get this grill before it gets massacred. It is really going wild out there, y'all. I mean, it is calming down. I might even change shirts. Look, look how it's so damn. When I say it is storming, my wife and my mother-in-law were both sitting out there in the living room. Yeah, we do have tornado warning, so hopefully everything's okay with the power and the internet. We'll try to get this thing done. Thanks for giving me a chance to go do that, y'all. I didn't want to get my grill ruined. I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to, if it's smart to be doing this during the break, if I don't want the internet to go out. Yeah, Jordan, you'll definitely going to get, if it's, man, I'm telling you, once I opened that door, I questioned going out there for a second. It was coming down so hard. You're definitely going to get it, man. All right. Top's chrome black. Soaked. Hey, had to sacrifice it for the grill. My wife was like, don't go out there. Oh no, that's no fun. We had some pretty good hits out of the regular packs last time. Let's see if we can do it again. Ryan Bliss, rookie card for the Mariners. So we got Ty Madden, rookie for the Tigers. Junior Caminero. We got Mason Wynn, Cody Bellinger. There's that Ryan Bliss once again. And our refractor is going to be Tariq Skubal. 122 of 199. Tariq. Well, a couple nice hits so far tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna need to change my pants after this break. They're so soaked. I think they got more wet than my shirt. All right, sacrifice. Lawrence Butler for the A's. There, nice Jacob Wilson rookie right here for the A's. Who's got him? Josh Bates. We'll get that top loaded up right now. Josh Bates with the Jacob Wilson. Julio Rodriguez, Chris Sell, Hunter Green, and a rookie card here. Hey, team color match. 60 of 150. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies. Eric Tovar taking the hit. Need a few more Cardinals hits. Well, maybe you're conjuring them up here, Eric. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. All right. Encased. Oh, Braves. I pulled this guy a lot, don't I, Bernard? How about a Spencer Schwellenbach? Let's go. He's a good one, too. Two pretty nice autographs so far with Trey Sweeney and Spencer Schwellenbach. Both rookie autographs. Empty box there. Nice one for Bernard. All right, keeping it rolling with the heritage here. Pretty nice break so far tonight. We got some pretty nice hits. We need that banger, though. I know, Eric. Sorry. Here you go. I didn't say it was going to be on that one, you know. We'll work it in there when we can. This break, next break, one of them. All right. Empty box. All right, let's do it again. Guess the auto or relic. Guess the player. Win $20 free break credit. People hit this, man. Where's Wayne Brimley at? He's the guy that hits it all the time. He's hit it like 3 times. 2 of them were with the same player in football. Trey Benson. Throw your guesses down in the chat. All you got to do is guess the player for the autograph or the relic. The first one that comes out if there's multiple. And we'll give you $20 in free break credit. Kobe Mayo, Bobby Witt Jr. It's 2 solid guesses there. Staying consistent, aren't you guys? Sticking with it. Okay. Hunter Goodman, Dylan Cruz, Jackson Jobe, Gunnar Henderson. I like all those. I'd love to pull any of those guys you're naming right there. I don't know why I keep looking over there. The blinds are closed. It's not like I can see anything. Oh, Matt Dixon. Man after my heart there. Cal Raleigh. Also from my hometown. We got 2 players in the big leagues right now. Cal Raleigh and Zebby Matthews from the small town of Sylva, North Carolina. How about that? There's really a new documentary that came out this past year about the Raleigh family. I haven't gotten to see it. It wasn't on any of the streaming apps that I have, which is basically all of them. So, all right, let's get it rolling here. Box number 3 of Heritage. Polanco, there's a hammer in Hank Aaron. Gustavo Quintero. Henry Ford, we know that guy. Founded Ford Motor Company. Nathan Eovaldi, Texas Rangers. The Rangers in this one is Amber Buchanan. Ezekiel Tovar. I don't know if it's my hands or the cards, but they're not sliding through very easily. Andy Pajes, River Ryan. This is going to be a 50th anniversary right here. And the New York Mets, Billy Stopp. How about a John Milner? John Milner. You know, I've pulled so many of these. I've never pulled like a huge player, you know. I'd like to do that at some point. I don't know who the big 76 rookies were off the top of my head, but... '75 was Robin Yount. 75. Wilson Contreras, Corbin Burns, Keibert Ruiz, Luis Guerrero. How about a Bailey Ober here on the dark blue for the Minnesota Twins? It's Joe Hensel. Father and son big leaguers here. It's Dusty Baker and Darren Baker. Brian Bayo. Reed Detmers on the white right here. That's the LA Angels and Eric Newgard. Isaac Collins for the Milwaukee Brewers on the dark blue. Randy Netzler. Tyler Phillips. How about Geraldo Perdomo? Those light blue sparkles. I can't reiterate enough how good looking those cards are. Eric Tovar. Ooh. All right. We got a redemption. God, we pulled some big redemptions. There's some guys that are just like super big players that haven't signed, and there's a few that are pretty solid. All right, so Shohei Ohtani on the 24 record breaker. We'll take that. Congratulations. You are due to receive a real one autograph of Roki Sasaki. Ryan Dills. Let's go, brother. So I pulled an orange for him. Was it out of Topps Chrome Black? I think it was. Roki already. So this is my second Roki redemption. Ryan Dills in the 24 Heritage High Number Series pulled a redemption of Paul Skeens. Now he's pulling this year's biggest rookie pitcher, Roki Sasaki. Man's on fire. Congrats, Ryan Dills. Let's go, brother. So Shohei and Sasaki back-to-back right there. Hits Fernando Tatis Jr., Levi Jordan, and Luis Hill. That's the big one we were looking for right there, folks. Oh, Billy, you've seen the documentary? Congrats, Ryan. Boom! That's the big one we were looking for. Real one autographs are pretty sought after, of the big players especially. Man, we've been on a heater. We're on about a we might break Ty Cobb's record. We're on about a 40-game hitting streak. All right, Josh Lowe, William Contreras, Victor Robles, Ronaldo Lopez. How about Willie Mays on the white here for the San Francisco Giants? Eric Tovar. Roger and Cody Clemens on the duel there. Logan Gilbert, Seattle Mariners. Logan Gilbert, Matt Dixon, Bryce Terang, Caden Dana, Ozzie Albies, Jace Young, Matt McClain, Tobias Myers for the Brew Crew right there. Tobias Myers, Brewers, Randy Netzler, Jake Cronenworth, Shea Whitcomb, Mike Burrows. Hey, redefined for Jackson Holiday. Nice one for the Orioles right there. Jackson Holiday. Austin Bennett taking that hit. Dominic Fletcher on the dark blue for the White Sox. There's Gordon Graceffo's base. Got his ink there earlier. Cool, man. Yeah, I'd love to see it. I looked it up on the website. I heard Cal talk about it in an interview. So, like, one of his uncles, like, the whole family plays ball, you know, and his dad was a coach. Really good coach, too. But his uncle, Matt Raleigh, maybe, was a minor league player. But their older brother evidently was just like this phenomenal athlete. And he tragically passed away, cancer or something like that. Tragic story. The documentary is about that family and just, you know, their story. Cedon Rafaela, and then ultimately culminating in Cal, you know, being one of the best catchers in baseball. 2024 World Series, Dodgers beat Yankees in 5. There's the white version, white chrome right there. Corey Seager, light blue sparkle for the Rangers. You kind of stick together a little bit. Not sticking together, but you know what I mean. FDR, there we go. That's my guy right there. Franklin D. Roosevelt. That's my man. FDR. He's my favorite president. JT Ginn for the Oakland A's. Josh Bates. Christian Walker. How about Austin Wells over here? Austin Wells. 25th anniversary card right there for the New York Yankees. Hector Zuniga. I love a good World War II documentary. They say every man at a certain point in his life either gets into smoking meat or World War II documentaries. Oh, I guess I went World War II. Maybe smoking meat's on the way for me. I don't know. Angel Martinez, Marcus Semien, Blake Dunn. How about Jordan Hicks over here on the white for the San Francisco Giants and Eric Tovar? Levi Jordan, dark blue for the Cincinnati Reds. Bernard Newton Jr. Carlos Santana, Cole Reagans, Brenton Doyle. Brian King, rookies. They're really good out of the bullpen for the Astros. Key Brian Hayes. How about Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the white right there. Ariel Amador for the Colorado Rockies. Rockies is Dennis Maurer. That Yamamoto, also Ryan Dills, who's racking up in this box. Hunter Biggie. Christopher Morel. Hey, Ben Rice. This is the bicentennial hit. 164 of 200. Got the 1776 to 1976 there. Ben Rice, New York Yankees. Hector Zuniga with the hit. Barry Bonds through the years. Nice one. Barry Bonds through the years. Foil finish. David Peterson for the Mets and Billy Stopp. That Bonds for the Giants goes to Eric Tovar. Nice hit, E. Rice. That's a Ben Rice rookie, too. Nice one, Hector. He's the Yankees fans all over Ben Rice. Good one. All right. Ty Bush, Josh Hader. Jackson Jobe, we were talking about him earlier. Here's his rookie. Ty Madden, Luke Weaver. Gordon Grishefo on the dark blue for the St. Louis Cardinals. Eric Newgard. Christian Yelich. Whenever I pull one of those redemptions, I always know it could be Roki or Paul Skeens because they're two of the guys that are out there. Kumar Rocker's another one who hasn't signed. Pablo Lopez. Dustin Harris. Nice rookie right there for Dustin Harris. Texas Rangers. Amber Buchanan with the chrome Dustin Harris rookie. Cedric Mullins. Orlando Garcia, Otani, Ozuna, and Kyle Schwarber. How about a Mookie Betts for those L.A. Dodgers and Ryan Dills? The Boston Red Sox is going to be Matt Dixon in this one. Walker Buehler there on the light blue sparkle. All right, we got one more little stack here. And then we're on to the Topps Chrome Black to finish us off. Caden Dana. Angels on the dark blue for Eric Newgard. Seth Lugo. Cody Bellinger. He had a grand slam the other night, didn't he? I don't know if it's a walk-off or not, but first grand slam of his Yankees career there. Hector Zuniga taking the Cody Bellinger. Wilyer Abreu, Justin Steele for the Cubs, and Eric Tovar. And Bo Naylor. All right, that's that for the Heritage. Pretty nice hits out of Heritage tonight, I got to say. And I do want to remind everyone, if you weren't in here earlier, tomorrow we got some nice football action for you. 2024 Resurgence football. You're going to find one rookie patch autograph per box, 2 additional autographs per box. There's a price preview pinned up in the featured section for you now to get ready for it. Drops at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern tomorrow in the group. Nobody picked Roki for their guest, did they? Nah. Would love to have you in the football. That's the one we pulled that 6 Xavier Worthy 3-color patch to 10, and it was a dual patch, I think, actually. Dual 3-color patch, and that Marvin Maserati Marv Harrison one as well. It's good stuff. Those autographed rookie patches are sick. All right, let's do it. Conjure it up. How about Yoshinobu Yamamoto on top right there? There's Yordan Alvarez. Will Smith. Nacho Alvarez Jr., rookie for the Braves and Bernard. Logan Gilbert. Back to Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Josh Naylor. It's Nails. 46 of 75 for the Diamondbacks and Eric Tovar. Let's get it with the Nails. Okay, see what our other base pack has here. I love Chrome Black. I might have to get some more. Byron Buxton. Ooh, orange, super short print. Let's go. So there's Logan Webb. Thomas Sagisi, there you go. There's your Cardinal, Eric. Thomas Sagisi. Maybe not the big one you're looking for, but then we at least got the Thomas Sagisi on the board. Francisco Lindor. Jaron Duran. There's Byron Buxton. Orange coming right here. Orange action for Marcus Semien. Let's go. Texas Rangers. 21 of 25. Amber was switching her luck up tonight. Going with the Rangers, and she's going to take the Marcus Semien. 21 of 25. Super short print orange. Let's get it, Amber. All right, let's see what our last encased auto is. Ooh, it's gold. It's gold. I don't think it's a rookie either. This could be something wild right here. Let's see what we got. It's a pitcher maybe? Oh my gosh, is that him? Super Futures. Paul Skeens, 11 of 50. On-card ink right here for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And Matt Dixon. Bang, Matt, that sticker's coming off a little bit right there. We'll just stick it right back on, won't we? Wow, bro. Boom. I'm going to have to get that one graded, man. I can't tell from inside, without looking at the card. But, man. Let's go, bro. Paul Skeens, Super Futures on-card autograph. Wow, dude. We pulled some heaters tonight. Roki and Paul Skeens. Let's just admire this one for just a minute. Nice on-card ink for Paul. 11 of 50. Gold. Matt Dixon, get you some, brother. Matt Dixon's been on a heater since he came up in this group. All right. Empty box. Let's go back and get a recap of all of our hits tonight. Some of our premium hits, anyway. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Rookie card right there for the LA Dodgers. Got a little piece of debris in that case. Y'all know I can't be having that. I don't play debris. No doubt. Glad to have you as always, Brett and Sheila. So there's one Yamamoto. There's another Yamamoto. Barry Bonds. Jackson Holiday. Shohei Ohtani. So Barry Bonds, Giants. So both the Yamamoto's Dodgers. Barry Bonds, Giants. Jackson Holiday, Orioles. Shohei Ohtani for the Dodgers on the light blue. There's John Milner on the buyback, 50th anniversary for the Mets. Jacob Wilson, rookie for the Athletics. George Brett, foil for the Royals. Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals on the dark blue. Luis Angel Acuna, foil right there for the New York Mets. We've got Marcus Semien, orange to 25 there for the Texas Rangers. Josh Naylor for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Ben Rice on the bicentennial numbered hit to 200 for the New York Yankees. Kevin Alcantara to 150 for the Chicago Cubs. Tariq Skubal there for the Detroit Tigers. This is Brandon Lowe for the Tampa Bay Rays. Stan Wall on the 50th anniversary buyback for the Dodgers. Zebby Matthews to 75 for the Minnesota Twins. Blake Snell over here for the LA Dodgers. And Tariq Skubal for the Detroit Tigers as well. I'm about to trade you something for that Zebby, Joe. Luis Angel Acuna, game-used mem here for the New York Mets. Billy Stopp with the hit. Nice one. Gordon Graceffo, Cardinals autograph right there. Eric Newgard had that one. Hit the Lights. This may be a case hit. Is it a case hit? The Hit the Lights cards? Not sure. I haven't pulled one of them for sure. That's why I'm thinking it might be. Blue. I know there was two. There's the one, the thick one, the Depths of Darkness. I think this might be one of them as well. Don't quote me on that, but I think so maybe. They're at least rare. Blue Jays, Dennis Maurer taking that one. Here's an Ohtani to 199 for the Dodgers. How about Trey Sweeney for the Detroit Tigers? He's knocked that one back over a little bit there, Joe, once you get it. This is Spencer Schwellenbach for the Atlanta Braves. And the final two, lastly but not least, Roki Sasaki, a real one's autograph redemption right there for the LA Dodgers. And how about this Paul Skeens Super Futures on-card autograph numbered 11 of 50. Just a banger right there for the Pirates. All right, everybody, I do appreciate you joining. We're going to hop off here and get this thing in the book before the power or the internet goes out or anything like that. Resurgence Football tomorrow. Would love to have you. For now, peace out from the East Coast. Y'all have a good one.